sports in the game.
Doing right now.
Sometimes you don't have a way out.
This Emeka is a very funny guy.
With SportyBet, you do, because just with our maximum cash out availability, there's always a way out. SportyBet, winning is now that easy.
What are you doing right now?
Sometimes you don't have a way out.
This Emeka is a very funny guy.
With SportyBet, you do, because just with our maximum cash out availability, there's always a way out. SportyBet, winning is now that easy.
What are you doing right now?
Sometimes you don't have a way out.
This Emeka is a very funny guy.
With SportyBet, you do, because just with our maximum cash out availability, there's always a way out. SportyBet, winning is now that easy.
What are you doing right now?
Sometimes you don't have a way out.
This Emeka is a very funny guy.
With SportyBet, you do, because just with our maximum cash out availability, there's always a way out. SportyBet, winning is now that easy.
What are you doing right now?
Sometimes you don't have a way out.
This Emeka is a very funny guy.
With SportyBet, you do, because just with our maximum cash out availability, there's always a way out. SportyBet, winning is now that easy.
What are you doing right now?
Sometimes you don't have a way out.
This Emeka is a very funny guy.
With SportyBet, you do, because just with our maximum cash out availability, there's always a way out. SportyBet, winning is now that easy.
What are you doing right now?
Sometimes you don't have a way out.
This Emeka is a very funny guy.
With SportyBet, you do, because just with our maximum cash out availability, there's always a way out. SportyBet, winning is now that easy.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Manchester United, and they take on Juventus.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Zinedine Zidane. Chances on. Well, that ball looks promising. Must take the lead here. Eusebio. Mbappe. And teammates around him. Zinedine Zidane. Tackle was spot on by Company. On to Semenyo. Ruud Gullit. Now with Semenyo. Thuram. And Best has it. Eusebio. Kylian Mbappe. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Very alert defending, and a chance for the lead. Real chance. Chance still there. Now with Semenyo. Semenyo. Just cutting off the supply. And now Eusebio. Oh, a goal! It's gone in! The goalkeeper doesn't want to see a playback of that ever again.
Well, here we can see it again, and it doesn't get any better, does it? That's just sloppy from the goalkeeper. That's a terrible goal to give away.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Here's a change for Manchester United. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Victor Gyökeres. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, it's a penalty! And this for 1-1. It should be! And there it is! Perfectly executed!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Zinedine Zidane. And on to Rooney. Manchester United keep the ball. Advantage. Well, finally, the whistle had to be sounded. And United regaining possession here. Can they forge ahead? Spot on with that tackle. And well positioned to clear. Might be able to produce from this position. Will he find the net? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again, and the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area, just poor defending all round.
Did well to win the ball back. Dumfries. Great vision to switch the play. Zinedine Zidane. It's with Vinicius Junior. Zidane on the ball. And on to Charlton. On to Semenyo. Vinicius Junior. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. And just 5 minutes remaining. Gullit. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And 2 substitutes on at the same time for Juve. Ruud Gullit. Not a convincing clearance. Well, it looked so threatening, but... And there's the final whistle. The grim news from the Manchester United point of view is that United haven't picked up anything from this game.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Juventus taking on Liverpool.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire. It should be a cracking game, though.
Stam. Now with Lizarazu. Emmanuel Petit. Zambrotta. Dembele. Gianluca Zambrotta. Bastian Schweinsteiger. And moving the ball nicely. Must take the lead here. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Vinicius Junior. Charlton. Gyökeres. Went in strongly, decisively. He's knocked it forward into... Could be! Vinicius Junior. Gyökeres. Gullit. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. David Beckham. A glorious chance. And there it is, the opening goal. 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
William Saliba. Zinedine Zidane. And Zambrotta winning back possession. Juventus will have to throw it back in play. Vinicius Junior. Gyökeres. Well, he's certainly not alone, but nothing comes of it. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. A Liverpool free kick coming up. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back in business, the second half underway. It's Liverpool in front, but far from being done and dusted. Nesta. Zinedine Zidane. It's with Vinicius Junior. Now with Charlton. Can they chisel open the defence? Free kick awarded to Liverpool. David Beckham. Vicente Lizarazu. Son. Hazard. Now Son. And he's in. Just what the Liverpool fans wanted to see as they extend their lead to 2 goals. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Zinedine Zidane. Bobby Charlton. Now Son. Perfect tackle. Son. Now with Gyökeres. Keeper had work to do. Liverpool in a position of menace, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Charlton. Bobby Charlton. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And Liverpool free kick coming up. Lizarazu. And just 5 minutes remaining. And alleviating the pressure. William Saliba. Charlton. Vinicius Junior. Is with Vinicius Junior. Bobby Charlton. Determined defending. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It is Juventus, and they take on Alianza Lima.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Ronaldinho. Now Cruyff. Thoughtful play. Corner awarded. Rudhulit. Danger averted for now. Schweinsteiger. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. And here he is, Lionel Messi. Well, not clear yet. So now a corner. Well, so close in the end, and from such a long way out.
Yeah, you're right, Derek. From there, that was a really good effort.
Nesta. Now with Charlton. Vinicius Junior. Bobby Charlton. Well, he was certainly up for the long-range shot, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it was worth a go. Certainly struck it well.
Dumfries. On to Messi. Giorgio Chiellini. Cruyff. De Bruyne now. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Zinedine Zidane. Gyökeres. Nice looking pass. Can he put them in front? And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here you can see it again. He's gone for placement over power, and it's a brilliant finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Ronaldinho. And couldn't quite square the game. Close.
Well, it's certainly a decent effort, but not quite good enough. They still trail here.
The first half here comes to an end. And off we go again. The second half has begun. A very timely interception. Ruud Gullit. Victor Gyökeres. And on to Charlton. Opportunity it is. And a goal here for Juventus. Surely theirs to lose now.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Ronaldinho. Well, good run and good ball control. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Nesta. Vinicius Junior. Oh, so close to extending their lead.
Well, that really would have put them in a commanding position, but it's still all to play for here.
Charlton. Antoine Semenyo. Could be! And another goal for the Bianconeri. Big moment for Juventus in this game.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Kevin De Bruyne. Showing ambition to shoot from there. Goalkeeper has it. Going well. It's a corner. It's a substitution for Juventus. Carragher. Now with Messi. Deflected behind, corner. Good piece of defending. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story.
They were certainly off the pace today, beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Juventus facing Manchester City.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Victor Gyökeres. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Best. On to Hazard. On to Di Marco. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, we can give them high, but can he give them the lead? And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Vinicius Junior. Zinedine Zidane. It's with Vinicius Junior. Zidane on the ball. Can they pull further away? And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Nesta. Di Marco. Hazard. Rijkaard. Hazard has it. Frank Rijkaard. Now Cruyff. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Victor Gyökeres. Chances on. Still could finish. Cleared away. Hazard. Now Cruyff. And he has options available. Federico Di Marco. Full credit, wonderful stop. Really good interception. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And two substitutes on at the same time for Juve. So back in business here. City with the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Federico Di Marco. He's in control. Eden Hazard. Zinedine Zidane. On to Gyökeres. Shah. Now Son. He's in behind. And Juventus have done it. A goal for them. Level pegging.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
A change in the offing for City. So back underway following the equaliser. Johan Cruyff. 30 minutes to go then. Hazard. Di Marco. Real chance. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Zinedine Zidane. And it's with Dumfries. Moving it so confidently now. Ball won by Rijkaard. Victor Gyökeres. And City recovering possession well. William Saliba. Shah. City have the ball again. Johan Cruyff. Cha Kun. Son. Well, the final whistle soon to be sounded, but not quite yet. It's City with the lead. Stuart, how would you critique what you've seen from them?
Well, it's been a really good contest, you have to say. But overall, I think they've just about deserved to be in the lead here. Can they now just see this game through for what will be an excellent win?
And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Chelsea and they take on Juventus.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Park Ji-sung. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Vieira. Hazard on the ball. Hazard has it. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Rudhurit. Dumfries. Now with Gyökeres. King. Juventus recovering possession well. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that.
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Vieira. And on to Al-Owairan. Munoz. And on to King. Now with Silva. Park. Hazard. Hazard with others to team up with. Van de Ven. Can they make something of this now? Antoine Semenyo is with Vinicius Junior. Might be a chance here. Tevez. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Vinicius Junior is with Vinicius Junior. Charlton. Gullit. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Can he put them in front? Spectacular save, top-class goalkeeping. Munoz. Hazard. Well, we're into the final half hour. Patrick Vieira. Munoz. Moving the ball really well here. Can they fashion a chance? Attractive build-up. Can they get themselves in front here? Well, that stop exactly what was required. Chelsea's corner as they try to take the lead here. Zinedine Zidane. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Vinicius Junior. Real chance. Oh, and really brave goalkeeping. Patrick Vieira. Eden Hazard. Said Al-Owairan. Still level, but Chelsea on the attack, near the end. Must take the lead here. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Clears it away. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Carlos Tevez. And on to Tevez. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here. They can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Juventus.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Ruud Gullit. Eusebio. Possession lost by PSG. Dumfries. Gullit has it. Vinicius Junior. Zinedine Zidane. Ruud Gullit. Semenyo. Yapstam. On to Kroos. Kroos. Said Al-Owairan. Well, a really good run. Composed and patient passing. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Just cutting off the supply. Gullit. Son. Looking for the final pass. Al-Owairan! And in the back of the net for PSG. That lead extended to 2 now. Now with Semenyo. Great effort to keep that one in play. Vinicius Junior. And he read it well defensively. Well, approaching half-time on the home side, very much in charge here, Stuart. Your thoughts?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances.
Oh, surely! And that's handled without any trouble at all. Now with Semenyo. Charlton. The first half here comes to an end. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Outrageously skillful. Vinicius Junior. Failure to keep the ball by the Bianconeri. Kroos. Plenty of support here. Toni Kroos. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Ruud Gullit. And so 30-minute chances on. Couldn't quite hang on. Just the challenge that was required. PSG doing well to win it back. Victor Gyökeres. Could reduce the deficit. He had to score, and he does. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Ruud Gullit. Gyökeres. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Juventus on the front foot, but they've got to take advantage of these opportunities. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now. Plenty of support here. Diego Forlan. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Juventus taking on Chelsea.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Zinedine Zidane. Bobby Charlton. Now Son. Is with Vinicius Junior. And this affords them a wonderful chance. Well, the players in the wall just taking one or two liberties there. Well, any goalkeeper would be disappointed if he didn't save that. Dumfries. Jonathan Tah has it. Now Roberto Carlos. Guti. And good anticipation. Now options are plenty. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Zinedine Zidane. Top-class defending, and this could be threatening. Off the line! Son. And continues his run. A Juve free kick here.
Do it!
Great weight on the pass. Well, I'm sure the keeper will be thinking, I'll take those all day.
Yeah, he should have conceded there. It's a poor effort in the end.
Can they forge ahead? A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
It'll be interesting to see whether or not Chelsea can articulate an appropriate reply. Valverde. Guti. Now with Di Natale. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Zinedine Zidane. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Bobby Charlton. Opportunity here, and there it is! A 2-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Into the second half then, and it's not lost on Chelsea that they need to raise their game here. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but timely defending when it mattered. Charlton. Vinicius Junior. Able to skip past his man. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Well, the keeper doesn't have to worry too much about that one. Ruud Gullit. Now Zidane. Antoine Semenyo. So half an hour remaining. Charlton. Now Son. Now with Charlton. And the emphasis is on creativity. Son. Can he put it away? And keeps it out, showing lightning-fast reactions.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. And a Juventus personnel change here. Dumfries. Well, he really read that brilliantly. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep onside and be ready for the chance.
Gyökeres. Well, Chelsea did well to regain control of it. And they need to get tighter here. Victor Gyökeres. Could be! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick! Absolutely unplayable today! What a performance!
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
And the electronic board delivers the new... Oh, no! Not a moment the keeper will want to revisit. Well, he's got to pick himself up now. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening. And they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and delighted to be joined, as always, by Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Juventus taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Vinicius Junior. And on to Charlton. Can they do it? There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Federico Valverde. Hazard on the ball. Hazard might rely on teamwork. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Gyökeres. And on to Charlton. And in the right position to read it. Victor Gyökeres. Wesley Sneijder. And Best has it. Oh, breezing past him. Heung-min Son. Charlton. Vinicius Junior. Now with Semenyo. Eden Hazard. It's with Vinicius Junior. They've regained possession. Oh, this could level it. Gyökeres. Perfectly positioned to take it away. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Here it is now, a substitution. So back in business, and Chelsea behind. Let's see if they're able to bounce back in this half. Zinedine Zidane. Jabum Kun. It's with Vinicius Junior. On to Cha. And Chelsea come away with it. Ruud Gullit. On to Semenyo. On to Cha. Chance to do damage. A disappointing end to the move. Ian Rush. Hazard has it. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Now with Semenyo. Hazard. Son in a decent position now. Ball is loose. And still dangerous. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Victor Gyökeres. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Not completely out of trouble here. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Effective-looking pass. The onus is on Chelsea to be positive with time running out.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Inter Miami, and they take on Juventus.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Son. Victor Gyökeres. And on to Charlton. Must score! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Zé Roberto. Gullit has it. Van Basten has it. Zé Roberto. Gullit. Well, they keep the ball moving. A Juve free kick here. Ruud Gullit. Alessandro Bastoni. Jairzinho. Gyökeres. An effective ball win. Nesta. On to Semenyo. Gullit. Well, very effective play in possession. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Bobby Charlton. The verdict is offside here. Zé Roberto. Ruud Gullit. And it's with Marco van Basten. Jairzinho. Plenty of support here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. A real opening now. They've given it away. Van Basten. Untidily played. And the danger is averted. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And off we go again. The second half has begun. Van Basten. Best. Determined defending. Good ball to switch the play. Vinicius Junior. It's with Vinicius Junior. Son. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? No, high quality defending. So half an hour remaining. Juventus doing well to regain possession. Son. Now Zidane. Bobby Charlton. Victor Gyökeres. Well, he's certainly not alone. Hierro. And on to Jairzinho. Lucio. Ruud Gullit. And Best has it. Oh, splendid skill. And finding the flow.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
And they've decided that the time is right to make a triple substitution. 5 minutes remaining, and level pegging here. Victor Gyökeres. And Juventus getting forward. A goal at this late stage, and that might be that. Gyökeres. Now with Charlton. He has teammates around him. Well, the attack peters out. And that means it. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take.
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Juventus, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Victor Gyökeres. Vinicius Junior. Well anticipated. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Palmer. That's useful play. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Heung-min Son. Nesta. Dumfries. Semenyo. Bobby Charlton. Now with Semenyo. Gyökeres. And possession lost by Juventus. Van Nistelrooy. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Just the challenge that was required. Gyökeres is with Vinicius Junior. Now Son. Now with Gyökeres. Yep, Stan. Bullet. Bobby Charlton. Heung-min Son. Now Son. Can they deliver here? Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And away they go again, into the second half. Al-Owairan. On to Palmer. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Charlton. Son. Well, can they make one of these passes count? Antoine Semenyo. Hazard. Palmer. Moving forward effectively. Eden Hazard. Bullet is with Vinicius Junior. Charlton. Son. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Just 15 minutes remaining. And he has options available. Vinicius Junior. Charlton. Juventus on the front foot. Waning moments of the game. What next with the game level? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
It was a tight game between two very good sides, but they lost concentration late on, and it's cost them dearly. They'll need to get over that quickly.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It is Juventus facing Ghana.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And tidily played. Vinicius Junior. Moving the ball nicely. And just grazing the crossbar.
Well, it looked to be a good effort, but it just didn't come down in time.
Alphonso Davies. Vinicius Junior. And cutting it out. Heung-min Son. 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 It's with Vinicius Junior. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Plenty of support here. Vinicius Junior. Isaac. Well, no stopping him. And danger still. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Shah. Johan Cruyff. On to Shah. Well, there to intercept. Alphonso Davies. Vinicius Junior. Now Cruyff. Isaac. Is it going to be? Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Vinicius Junior. Can he find the right pass? Will he finish? And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Dumfries. Gyökeres. Kun. Vinicius Junior. It's there for him. Cruyff. And into the last 30 minutes now. Toni Kroos. On to Cha. Beckham. Cruyff. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Now they can reset the defence. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Shah. Well, Juventus have it back here. Tried to really get at the opposition here, but they dealt with the threat posed. Isak. 10 minutes to go then. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo. Gyökeres. Kun. Will it go in? And back to Gianluigi Buffon. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
They weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Konate. It's with McTominay. Mbappe with it. So over the byline and a goal kick here. Gianluca Zambrotta. And Zambrotta able to deal with the danger. Good tackle. Mbappe. Van Aken. Here's Mbappe. Trincao. Losing possession here. Thuram. Girassi. Nedved. Van Aken. And moving it forward. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And the pass keeps them flowing. Well, he's certainly not alone. Must take the lead here. And there it is. 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Girassi. It's with McTominay. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Van Aken. And possibilities here. And up for grabs off the keeper. And the ruling is offside here. Zambrotta. Marquisio. Oh, he's given the ball away. Girassi. The ball with Van Aken. Nedved. Alessandro Del Piero. And on to Thuram. Might be onto something. Chance to finish. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. The first half here comes to an end. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Chiellini. Kefren Thuram. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Girassi. Mbappe. And credit due, a good intervention. Kefren Thuram. Possession given away, unfortunately. Kylian Mbappe. Claudio Marquisio. Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Kylian Mbappe. And that is how to beat your opponent. But stout defending when it mattered. Pavel Nedved. It's with Del Piero. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Well, you can sense the threat is there. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Vialli. Claudio Marchisio. Now with Zambrotta. 10 minutes left for play. Alessandro Del Piero. Scott McTominay. Trincao. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today, beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Gabriel. Walker now. Patrick Vieira. Salah. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Rodri. Perfect challenge. Oh, in with a chance! Walker. Thuram. Vialli. Yildiz. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. In with a chance. And penalised there. Thuram. Well, now they have possession. Yildiz. Kenan Yildiz. Yildiz! And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. And on to Cantona. Cleared away comprehensively. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Well, the ball lost here. Ball's gone. Alessandro Del Piero. He's in here. Offside by a fraction. Gabriel. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. An opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous.
This could square the game. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Wayne Rooney. Now with Cantona. Real chance. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Nedved. Yildiz. On to Chiellini. Good-looking sequence. Can they do it? And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Vieira. This is Salah. He has teammates around him. Could pull one back here. Oh, that's a fine save. Elects to go short. No panic, just passing. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. And that's where to send it. Chance to get back into it. Referee intervening. And they will make the change now. Well, had it on the target, but no real test for the keeper. Giorgio Chiellini. Del Piero. 20 minutes to go. Plenty of support here. And well positioned to clear. Rooney. Promising attack this. Good looking move this. Oh, left his man behind here. Oh, not cleared away. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Kefren Turam. Gabriel. Patrick Vieira. 5 minutes left. Gianluca Vialli. Francisco Conceição. Well, very effective play in possession. Conceição! And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
They were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Barella. Now Mo Salah. And Kane comes into the move. Good-looking attack, this. But they took care of the situation defensively. Pavel Nedved. Barella. Gianluca Vialli. Kenan Yildiz. Excellent run in possession. Yildiz! Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And cleared away by Chiellini. Marchisio. Yildiz. This might get them in front. Can he put them in front? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. I couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Zambrotta. And on to Vialli. Thuram. Pavel Nedved. Alessandro Del Piero. Kenan Yildiz. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Nice sequence, this. Opportunity to go ahead. And there it is! 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
One 1-0 then. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Barella has it. On to Messi. And a throw-in it's going to be. Mo Salah. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And he's through here. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. To make it 2-0. Opportunity. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power. But just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Messi. Barella has it. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So they get the second half going here. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? And taken away from Salah. Harry Kane. Rafinha. Kane. Wasn't really difficult for the goalkeeper in the end. Giorgio Chiellini. Pavel Nedved. It's with Del Piero. Well, we're into the final half hour. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. But the danger averted for now. Claudio Marchisio. Barella. Salah. On to Messi. Well, this is better, but they need to make the pressure count now. Barella. Kane. Now, who can he play it to? And the keeper more than equal to it. So making the substitution now. Just the clearance that was needed. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Nuno Mendes. Now Mo Salah. Can he get one back? Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Here it is now, a substitution. And a simple clearance, a good one. Rafinha. Isaac. Barella has it. Salah. And Salah! Well, fantastic reflex action. And nothing comes of that attack. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Charlton. Hazard on the ball. Bobby Charlton. Declan Rice. George Best. And on to Toure. Can they carve out a chance? Giorgio Chiellini. Pavel Nedved. Eden Hazard. Bobby Charlton. And Best has it. And an opening! It's opened up for him. Well, still danger. Well, threat averted. Del Piero. And on to Vialli. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Oh, managing to beat him. Oh, yes! Dispatching it with aplomb. Wonderful goal.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Vialli. Now with Thuram. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Del Piero. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Bobby Charlton. Drogba has it. Losing possession. Kenan Yildiz. Best. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Marquisio. Very alertly winning back possession. Claudio Marquisio. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And support available. Well, a disappointing touch, really, and it's going to be a goal kick here. Reece James. Rice with it. George Best. James. Now with Charlton. Gigi Buffon. Thuram. Claudio Marquisio. Thuram. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. Vialli. Moving it confidently. Fine build-up play. Best. Couldn't keep it. Hazard. And on to Charlton. Declan Rice. Bobby Charlton. Good technique displayed. And can they prize them open now? Referee deciding to give the free kick. Giorgio Chiellini. Pavel Nedved. Vialli. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. A very timely interception. Pavel Nedved. Del Piero. Opportunity. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Yaya Toure. Rice with it. Best. And a goal here might settle the outcome. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Marquisio. Yildiz. In the right place to cut out the pass. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Zambrotta. Alessandro Del Piero. Now with Vialli. Declan Rice. Reece James. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. But this is not over. And 2 15-minute periods of extra time to come. Well, they've given us 90 minutes of excitement. Now for more drama. Yaya Toure. Now with Toure. A chance perhaps. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. And danger dealt with for now. And a tidy ball. Charlton. Drogba has it. Went in strongly, decisively. Didier Drogba. First period of extra time completed. 15 minutes left, and then it's a penalty shootout. So here we go again. 15 more minutes. Yildiz. And the teams are level, and every corner counts at this juncture. Vianney. Must take the lead here. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, I have to say, that's a good finish. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there. He's just passed it into the corner. That's a nice goal.
Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Well, getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. This could be the equaliser. Oh, I thought it was going to be a double for him.
Well, he's been good today and probably deserves a second goal there. That was a good effort.
And taking it without any trouble at all. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
It was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Barcelona, and they take on Juventus.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams have to big question.
Is it going to be? Super challenge, and a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. So the ball rolling again. The scoreline